$250 million, a final vote that didn't happen, and a dissenter who says that's not a bad thing.
You know, the city's RAM settlement money was set for approval today until a clerical error stopped it. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, spent the morning at City Hall. Break it down for us, Mark.
Yeah, hey, Brent and Ann, clerical errors aside, you ask around City Hall these days, it really sounds like this bill will pass next week, all but a sure thing. But should it pass as written? One alderman warns the proper controls and safeguards are not in place. Consider what's at stake here. $255 million of RAM settlement money. The largest portion, $120 million, goes to North St. Louis. Much of it, $89 million for tornado recovery, $80 million to citywide infrastructure, and $55 million to downtown. President Megan Green concedes the plan is flexible on purpose. That money can always be redirected or steered in a different direction if circumstances change. The flexibility, to its defenders, is just good common sense. But to Alderman Brett Narayan, it's a familiar risk. He points back to the city's pandemic spending as the problem.
When we look at the grants that came out of the ARPA funds, they just weren't handled well. There was essentially just corruption happening there, and these dollars have even less restrictions on them. And I'm just concerned that the same people doing the same things are going to lead to the same results.
All of this matters more because the federal help remains uncertain for the tornado recovery. The mayor just got back this week from her first trip to D.C. asking for that tornado money. She returned describing alignment among the congressional delegation, but by her own account, no guarantees and no firm timeline of when or if St. Louis might see permanent housing funds to rebuild all of what we lost in the tornado. Also at City Hall, the Board of Aldermen passed that $1.4 billion budget, the top line amount on par with last year, but police spending was the biggest increase.